Good day, my viewers. You're welcome to Zion's Angers, a shout with the gospel comrades. I am GSP Elvis Osademide. I think I have got something, a revelation to unveil, knowing fully well that we're here, unveiling and unearthing secrets, pathways unknown. Remember that the sealed wrapped content in your hands. That which you don't know the content. The world call it destinies in our hands. Some of the spices that will help you walk in it, that will enable you run in it, that will help reshape the focus of a nation. It has to start with our individual positive effort. A lot of people just assume that Nigeria is like that, it's always been like that. I have problem with it. It's my challenge to see people having the world like it has been like this. This is how it has been. I have issues with it. A little change, a little reshape, a little trafficking. Let's say a change in approach will bring about the wiping, the reproach. I understand that the whole world at large is facing some depressive moments, challenging time. But I still think the world will also agree with me that my own country, Nigeria, is facing more of this bite. A larger part is being bite by Nigeria. I might not be as good and excellent in performance, in speech, like Sam Adeyemi. I might not be as violent and bold like TDJs or Bishop David Oyedipo. I might not have all the natural qualities in humility and humbleness like Pastor E.A. Adeboye. I might not be an orator like Adams Oshomole of Edo State. Nor be a thief, a wonderful good thief like most of our Nigeria leaders. Let's say this, I might not be as dogged and rugged like Oshomole, the very guy who really beats my imagination, challenged me to the very essence of my being, that I feel like standing up. And I tried to come online, on live on Facebook. I discovered that the network is not permitting it for the now. And I decided to come back, make a record, and shoot it. But if I am not as good at these various persons, even as crack Jones, bookworm, intelligent, intellectual, ask my professor Wale Soyinka, a man I also respect so much. But actually there is something in me that the world is waiting for. I've got something inside of me that if I dish it out at a time, it will show forth. I wonder how many of my youths today have these feelings. A lot of us are just assuming, let's leave the whole governance for the government. Let's leave the own challenges for the aspirants. Come on, in our own little way we can help them. We can groom them to fight this very cabal. Either in prayer, in supplication, in perseverance, in speaking out, in which other means, provided it's not violence that will take life. Facebook lovers, YouTube watchers, Twitter handlers, Instagrammers, Skypers, I don't know the feed and the social media you love. Just one word you preach and practice could bring a change to the world. The white men that coherently propose that a problem shared is a problem half solved, they were wrong. If you are able to share your problem, it means you have an understanding of the problem. You already know. And the biblical point of view helps us to understand that until you know, things will not work for you. Like Romans 8 verses 28 says, we know, for we know that all things, that means it has to be with knowledge. It has to do with knowledge. Your ability to tell your mommy that this, I have a stomach pain, has just helped you. Your ability to tell a godly friend or a friend who has wisdom that this is the actual thing you're going through. What is your idea? My brother, my sister, we can't just sit and watch Nigeria, our own Nigeria, go down the drain just like that. You know, if I sit down every day, I begin to imagine, what can I do? What can I do? I don't have much on me. I would have sponsored China pages. I would have destroyed some government parastatals. I would have do. But if I have to, I will. If all wishes were ox, beggar would have their right. The prisoners, you have a place of participation. You, the immigrant, you have a place of participation. If our country were good, we wouldn't swell to an asylum. We would be seeking international protection. We will be giving to nations because that is God's purpose for our life. The world teaches us with natural human value that I wonder why discrimination is always against that. I wonder what the benefit of war. I wonder what the religious conflict is. I wonder what the cabals are gaining to gain the whole world. At the expense of peace. At the expense of their life. But thank God I read in my Bible today. It said, how will they hear if there is no one to preach? Because we say faith cometh by hearing. I didn't come here with constructive grammatical structures. But I think this is absurdity. It's a total mental bankruptcy in the world today. Seeing that our emotions, our love, our expectations are fueled and our motivation are induced when people speak what we want to hear, not what will change our life. I take a statistic of about 98% of the world population of 7.6 billion are easily captivated, easily moved, driven around, fall in love, enthusiastic, motivated when people preach their ideology, when people preach their religious belief, when people preach their political ideology, when people preach their social agendas and social programs or government systems. They are so happy. They feel so awoken. Like as though one has beat a beat that can awake a transient. Come on, let's wake up. It's not all about pressing like. Share if you love the message, if it touches you. There's something settling in you that the world is waiting for. Speak up, stand up. You're good at typing, apply and start typing. There are people who need your services. You're good in driving, drive. Don't look at your mates. You keep looking at your position, you lose your position. It's setting inside of you. Grow up. For the vision is for an appointed time. If I am not a good preacher today, tomorrow, if I practice it, I will become. If indeed. So please, I am begging the whole world. Not because I want my voice to be heard. Of course, if I do the right thing, my voice will be heard. But what I am telling you is that we have to save her. We have to fight for her. We have to defend her. We have to stand up for her. She has suffered so much in our hands. A little change, a positive change in your action will bring a lot of changes in the world. I know a lot will not get it right because it's too high for them. I know a lot will not understand because it is a principle thing. Because they will not go for it. Wisdom. But as wonderful as wisdom, without truth is nothing. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Nigeria is within the dungeon lane. Let men of God rise up. Bring up programs that will equip and bring a capacity building in the church. Don't keep buying private jets. Don't keep expanding your set jurisdictions. And most times it offends me more and cause a spirit of depression if the imams over everywhere are not even talked about. The imams, the heads of other religions, they emerge words in their own different ways. The kings, the rulers, God placed you there from origin. You've got the crown from origin. Before you were born, like Jeremiah, God said he knows you and I've ordained you a prophet. Has ordained you a king. So irrespective of where you are, what you're facing right now, it doesn't matter. You are being right from time. So why not apply? Just contribute your own water. Oh, the whole world is not good. What will I do? Even if I say it, come on. Mind you, that little boy you refuse to tell to stop smoking. That little boy you refuse to warn to stop drinking. Tomorrow might become the driver that will take your kids to school. If you eventually have a flat tire, maybe you have it all. Might just turn out to be the teacher of your kids, or maybe the gatekeeper who will influence your children wrongly. And then you blame God. Why? Might even be the guy that will confront you in the night, because I've got this right knowledge for a very long time. This wisdom has been there. That if the government of the day fails to engage the youths in a meaningful venture, then youths will engage them in a deadly venture in the night. And no, what is enough for the wise? I pray for you to gain grace to run this race in the name of Jesus. As for you who are not born again, come on, go to a Bible-believing church.